Hello, Just2 Film here, and today I saw Infinity Pool. Now, this is a new movie from Brandon Cronenberg, David Cronenberg's son. I'm not a huge David Cronenberg fan, but I haven't seen any of Brandon Cronenberg's other films. I think he has like one Possessor, right? Regardless, Infinity Pool, I don't think is a bad movie. I enjoyed it, but I don't think it's great. I think the script and editing hold it back a lot, where the film really has a boring middle, if you ask me. And it feels like the most effective parts are kind of the bookending beginning and end. Though I do think throughout the film there's some pretty strong visuals, some creepy practicals that I like how those were used. The streamlined concept of what this has is pretty interesting, and I like how they kind of explore it, but they don't over-explain it, which is good, which is some of the more, I guess, fantastical elements. Again, don't really like talking too much about the plot specifically, but I think this also has a great touch on like the nihilism of tourists, especially going to a destable country. The Alexander Skarsgård lead performance is good, but I do think the writing on that character just really has nothing, and that's like a huge problem with the film. The characters, including so much of the supporting characters, leave no presence in my mind. Like, I'm already forgetting these characters, and I wish those characters and the main character were interestingly written, because like the only interestingly written character is this Mia Goth character, and the Mia Goth performance seems to be like the reason a lot of people are watching it, and I think she's great in the movie. Skarsgård's good, but again, the writing isn't really there for him to totally disappear in that character. And while I wish there were more exploration of its characters, the film itself feels like it runs on too long. At 1 hour and 50 minutes, this would have been extremely effective as a short film, but you know, sub 90 minutes, like an 80 to 90 minute film, that would have been pretty good, I think. But yeah, I really think this needed another cut in the editing room. I think the editing of this movie is not only weak in how it uses its time, but also it feels like some scenes just don't really have much of a connection to like the next scene following it. And it definitely needs to be tighter with some of these scenes where it just comes off a bit confusing. Not in a vague, oh, you can interpret this, but in a, wait, what was the film trying to do there in this arrangement of scenes kind of way, which is not great. Visually, again, there's some great practicals. I do think the camera work, while it has a great couple of shots, I wish the film had more of a hold on the scope of the location they had, where it feels like we have a lot of more close-up shots on its locations, and you don't really get a feel of, oh, is this the location we're at now? But still, I think overall the film is not bad. It's at a 5 or a 6 for now. I gave it a 6 on Letterboxd, but I might bump it down to a 5. I really gotta think this one out. Screw it. I'll put this at a 6, and I'll bump the menu up to a 6, because I gave that a 5, and I'm like, I think I like the menu just about as much as this film, but I definitely dislike their parts for different reasonings. I just think the menu almost comes off a bit too like, oh yeah, we're smarter than the film actually is. This has more of its problem with its writing and its editing. It doesn't really feel pretentious to me. Regardless, yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for now for Infinity Pool. And yeah, I'll bump up the menu to a 6 out of 10. But let me know in the comments, have you seen Infinity Pool? What do you think of it? Keep in mind, this was also the R-rated cut. Apparently there's like an NC-17 cut. But I thought the thing is that they said it was cut from the NC-17 cut. Like, I thought I saw them in this movie, so I don't even know. But subscribe here for more film opinions, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.